to the after party tonight?
All right, y'all, let's get into some real HollyHood drama. Imagine this. A 12-year-old girl, fresh off the success of Lilo and Stitch in the Ring, getting invited to one of Diddy's infamous freak-offs. Sounds wild, right? Well, it gets worse. Recently resurfaced footage from 2003 shows this exact moment, and it's sparking outrage. People are calling out not just Diddy, but the entire Hollywood machine for failing to protect young stars like Daveigh Chase. And as if that wasn't enough, names like Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson have been dragged into the conversation, adding even more layers to this messy story. This isn't just about one party, it's a deep dive into Hollywood's shady past and how the industry consistently fails its youngest talents. Let's get into it. Before the controversy, Daveigh Chase was the definition of a Hollywood golden child. She had range, charisma, and a career that most young actors could only dream of. You probably remember her as the voice of Lilo in Lilo and Stitch, where she brought so much heart and charm that the character is still beloved today. And who could forget her as Samara in The Ring, the creepy girl who crawled out of the TV. At just 12 years old, she was already racking up awards and dominating the industry. But while her career seemed picture perfect, behind the scenes, there was another story, one that's only now coming to light. So let's talk about the footage that's got everyone outraged. The clip shows Diddy backstage at the MTV Movie Awards in 2003, casually inviting Daveigh Chase to his after party. "You coming to the party tonight?" Diddy asks, holding a drink to his lips like it's no big deal. But here's the thing, Daveigh was just 12 years old at the time. 12! And people were quick to point out how inappropriate it was for a kid to even be invited to one of Diddy's parties, which were already then infamous for their wild adult-only vibes. The internet, it absolutely blew up. Fans and critics alike started asking the same questions. Who thought this was okay? Why was a literal child being put in situations like this? And where were the adults who were supposed to be looking out for her? Let's be real, y'all. This isn't just about one party or one invite. Hollywood has always struggled to protect its child stars. From shady managers to inappropriate work environments, young actors like Daveigh Chase have often been left to navigate situations they're too young to handle. And while the resurfaced clip is shocking, it's really just a symptom of a much bigger problem. The entertainment industry has a long history of blurring the lines between professional and personal spaces, and this is yet another example of how that culture has harmed young actors. Now here's where it gets even messier. Ashton Kutcher, who presented Daveigh Chase with her award for The Ring at the MTV Movie Awards and gave her what seemed to be an encouraging, then but questionable, now shoulder rub, is facing questions about what he knew and what role he's played in Hollywood's toxic culture. Ashton's name has already been dragged into controversy for defending Danny Masterson during his assault trial. He and Mila Kunis wrote character letters calling Masterson a role model, which sparked outrage after Masterson was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Fans are now questioning Ashton's involvement in the Daveigh Chase story. Some are pointing out how his connections to Diddy and other Hollywood elites raise red flags, especially given the environment Daveigh was exposed to that night. Ashton was right there. What did he see? What did he know? One fan tweeted. While there's no direct evidence linking Ashton to anything inappropriate, his name being connected to these incidents is enough to make people look twice. For someone who's built a reputation as a Hollywood good guy, this controversy could seriously tarnish his image. As expected, the internet has been going off since the footage resurfaced. One viral tweet said, "Baby oil ain't enough. Diddy needed babies too." Another called out the bigger issue. This isn't just about Diddy. It's about Hollywood as a whole. How many other young stars went through the same thing? Social media is calling for more accountability, not just from Diddy and Ashton, but from the entire Hollywood system that allowed situations like this to happen. As all this controversy unfolds, people are asking whatever happened to Daveigh Chase. After her breakout success, Daveigh seemed to vanish from Hollywood. By her late teens, she wasn't landing big roles anymore, and rumors began swirling revealing about struggles with mental health and the pressures of fame. The resurfaced footage has only added to the speculation. Did Hollywood chew her up and spit her out, as it's done to so many other young stars? Was she another victim of an industry that prioritizes profits over people? Her silence on the matter speaks volumes. Whatever the truth is, it's clear she didn't get the support she needed during her time in the limelight. At the end of the day, this story isn't just about one party, one viral clip, or one person. It's about an industry that has consistently let down the people who needed its protection the most. Diddy's invite to a 12-year-old is just another reminder of how normalized these behaviors were, and in some cases still are. And with Ashton Kutcher's name tied to this controversy, it's clear the cracks in Hollywood's facade are starting to show. Here at HollyHood, we're committed to exposing these truths and holding the industry accountable. Let us know in the comments, what do you think about Diddy, Ashton Kutcher, and the culture of Hollywood parties? Is this just the tip of the iceberg? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the latest. All right, y'all, HollyHood.